What's up, y'all? It's your boy Malachi, and I am bringing this video to you to help accept who you are in mind, body, and spirit. As a species that's taught by your parents or your environment how to live or do things, or you pick up on certain behaviors and actions, no one really teaches us how to love how to love ourselves. No one teaches you that. And it's interesting because a lot of the times, you're your worst critic. You're your worst critic. You're the one that's judging yourself. You're the one that is beating yourself up. You're the one that is having negative self-talk. Because you've never been taught how to love yourself. And I found loving yourself is more easier if you are comfortable with embarrassment and being embarrassed, embarrassing yourself. You can love yourself a lot more. And the crazy thing is, you build confidence in being yourself. And if you can truly be yourself and not care what other people think and love yourself deeply, man, understanding that a mistake is just that, a mistake, not a life lesson, right? Or a life sentence, right? You shouldn't be jailed behind a mistake, right? I mean, look, other things, if you break the law, it's different, right? But I'm saying, as far as beating yourself up over something that's happened, you know, whether it's little or big. Another thing you have to do, man, and this falls basically in loving yourself, is to be kind to yourself. You all had those moments where you're like, man, I'm a piece of shit, or man, I'm no good, or man, nobody likes me, or man, why can't I fit in, or man, I'm not popular, or man, I just asked this girl out and got rejected. Oh man, if you can be very good at rejection, like accepting rejection, you will be kind to yourself. I worked with a photography company for a while, and I traveled around the United States a lot. And it's interesting because before I worked there, I had no kind of idea of what any of this stuff means. Loving yourself, being kind to yourself. I understood it, but it's a difference when you actually have to work and then live through it, you know. And with sales, if I didn't make sales, I didn't make money. So I had to get really good at talking to people and knowing myself, right? And a lot of times where I was selling, in the beginning, I didn't have thick skin at all. And every time somebody would reject me, I would think it's me. I would beat myself up. I would call myself names. I would say I'm no good. But see, I was taught those things. That's not who I am. I was taught those things. Legit. Okay? Just like you were taught those things. You were taught how to not love yourself. You weren't taught that. You were taught how not to be kind to yourself. Everybody says you need to share and be kind to others, right? But they never teach you how to be kind to yourself. How to love you. genuinely. And that's important. That's super important. Super important. Right? Another thing is you have to be more conscious of your thought process. Right? How are you going to solve a problem if you don't know the problem? How are you going to solve it, right? How are you going to find the solution if you don't know you have something going on up here? And it stems down to your thought process. Period. If you're having negative self-talk up here, you're going to experience negative things. That's facts. That is so fact. Nobody's taught you how to change your self-talks either, right? I would recommend this awesome book. Let me get it real quick for you guys. This book right here has helped me through so much, man. Understanding who I am. And look, being conscious of your thought process will lead into being kind to yourself, will lead into loving yourself. Being conscious is the first step. You have to be conscious. You have to be aware that you're doing this. Because if you're not aware, you can't fix it. You can't solve it. A great book I would recommend is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter. This book right here has powerful techniques to program your potential. All right. And I mean, inside the book, it literally gives you things you can repeat, affirmations you can repeat to yourself, right? Because all it is repetition. If you repeat something for a long time and you keep putting in those reps and putting in those reps and putting in those reps, it's going to become hardwired. It's going to be a hardwired program in your brain. That means you no longer have to think about it when you do it. It's just there. It's a habit, right? Okay, so you got to get in the habit of talking positively to yourself. And when I mean positive, sure, there's going to be some times when you're like, dang, I messed up. Okay, recognize you messed up. Move forward. Don't sulk. Don't sit in that bad juju. Move forward. You have the power. You have the control. Okay? Another thing you got to do, literally, man, if you want to accept who you are in mind, body, and spirit, you have to believe in yourself. And I'm not trying to get into religion or nothing, but whether you believe in a higher power or believe in yourself, you can do it. Whatever you set your mind to, you're right. Whether it's negative or positive, you're right. All the universe knows is how to give. That's all the universe knows is how to give. Now, whether that's negatively or positively, guess what? You're right. It's as simple as that. You want to make a change? Decide. Just decide. Make the choice to say, okay, here it is. I'm going to change. And I'm not talking about a vice. You know, if you have problem with drinking, then, definitely get some other help, or if you have problem with, a drug addiction, get some help, get some outside help, What I'm talking about is your belief system. Do you believe truly you can do something? I know as a kid, shoot, I knew I can do anything in the world I set my mind to. I know I can create anything. You know how I knew that? Because every time I was playing by myself, my imagination took me to wherever I was playing at. Literally, I can see it. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can smell the smells. And because kids don't have that filter, that predictive programmed filter that once you grow up, you no longer have that imagination, that spark. Why do you think everybody is walking around like zombies? Saying, I don't know what to do with my life. Let's just go work an 8-hour shift and go home and do the same thing every single day. That is the definition of insanity, my friends. Literally. Like, for real. You have the power. You have the control. Do you believe in yourself? Do you see this fire in my eyes? I believe in myself. I am going to get everything that I've asked for. Positively, of course. Because to be honest, I've gotten everything I've asked for negatively. And that's how I know this shit works. Because if you can ask for it negatively and get it and receive it, it works on the same side of the spectrum. It does. You can ask for positive stuff and receive positive things. But it starts down. Do you believe you can have it? Do you believe you can deserve it? Tai Lopez said this, his deserve it factor. Do you deserve what you're asking for? That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. If you haven't put in the work, of course you don't deserve it, right? But if you have the belief installed that you know you can get it, now you just got to put in the reps. Once you put in the reps, guess what? It's no longer about how. It's about when. It's simple, man. Last but not least, man. Are you working out? Are you moving this vessel? Are you exerting energy in a negative way or a positive way? See, look, I love hitting the gym. If I don't hit the gym, dude, I get so depressed. And I'm sure you're like that too. You get depressed if you don't hit the gym. You get depressed. You get all up in here and you start crapping on yourself. Right? And then there's those other people that, when they get down and deep in their head and they hit that gym, that down and deepness motivates them to hit the gym even more. To prevent those depression thoughts to kick in. So, have you done 10 push-ups today? At least? Have you gone on a little morning walk? Did you hit some jumping jacks? Did you just run in place? Hit the running man real quick? Do something. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. Even if you have to start inside, move your body. Do something. Do something. Move your body. You got to move it. You got to exercise. Exercise is good. Exercise is good. It makes you mentally tough. If you can beat the physical, you can beat the mental. Simple. Simple. You guys don't want it that hard, though. You don't want it that bad, though. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you believe in yourself to go and get it? Well, then go get it. It's your boy Malachi, man. Hope you guys have a great fucking day. And I want you to love yourself. I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to practice these things. I want you to practice having more conscious thought. So that way you can control this and not let it control you. Believe in yourself. And stay consistent. Stay consistent. If you are consistent, you can outwork anybody. and I'm not being outworked. What about you? Love yourself. I'm out.